Happy Monday morning, everybody. Let's try both cameras are here. Hi. Like I said, can't sleep. Figured, it's stupid. Rise to sleep. Screw it. Can't hear anything on these things in my ears anyway. I'm just having the insomnia. Can't sleep. Worth a spit. So I figured I would just hop on to see who hops on with me. What the hell? I'm over on Facebook and Twitter, over here in the StreamYard, and I'm barely on YouTube. I didn't mean to be on YouTube. Oops. And I'm on Instagram. Hopefully Instagram's working this time. It didn't work yesterday very well, so we'll see how it goes. A lot of you guys saw my post a little while ago about the ass clown, and just wanted to clarify that that happens a lot. It seems like in our little world that we inhabit here, be it the United States, be it social media, be it whatever, that people just seem like it's their duty to be an asshole and to point out things that they feel are wrong with the world and wrong with society. Um, I don't understand there being a problem with me promoting my friends promoting me. You guys wouldn't have an issue with any one of them promoting Talk Wrestling or the Sports Bar or Rewind or any of those. But because I post, quite frankly, the safer work stuff that they put out there and say, hey, if you're interested, take a look, whatever. I'm a bad person. I have I have issues, and the person that did this last night chose to. Before you blocked me, was a sensitive bitch. I was just joking. That's not funny. I don't find that kind of shit funny. And honestly, we had a similar thing that a lot of something actually over the last summer with the whole uh, the Speak Out movement that we had last summer, and it's shit like that keeps happening where people don't seem to have their moral compass turned in the right direction. They feel it's okay to just say whatever and not feel that they're going to have consequences for what they say. And I have a huge problem with that. I really do, because I don't understand why people feel that it's okay to just and not be held accountable. I think that's really stupid. I've put up with a lot of it, a lot of it in my time. I've worked with a few people that felt they could say whatever they wanted to say, and because we were extreme, or we were, we were no holds barred type website, we could just be like that with each other, and it was not okay, and I put up with it for a long time. I really did, and I chose to because I didn't know anything else when it came to broadcasting, podcasting, whatever you want to call it. And I look back now, and I've tried very hard. I've had several discussions with people whose opinions I value, to not dwell on regret, mistakes, whatever that I have absolutely no control over. Because you can't, can't pop in one of these. You can't see it on the screen. The little inspector. Cannot one of those and change history. So, but I did understand there were a lot of people yesterday that apparently were harassing the performer we know as Bailey in WWE after her breakup. And come on, guys, grow up. She was with this person, and she was with Aaron for how long? Like more than 10 years. Like, I would be a complete wreck if I had to end something that was that long. And God was wrecked when I ended it with Dylan's mom, and that was half of that time. It's so silly that, again, because they're in the public eye, we feel it's okay to hold them in a different position as far as how we interact with them. See how this is, okay, that's a lot better actually. I know I'm freaking blinded. Again, that's really dark over there. Ooh. Okay, let's turn that back on. Yikes. There it is. We're live, pal. Anyway, let's see if I can turn it down a little bit though. So let's change that. Turn it back up. Okay, whatever. Anyway, it's very interesting to be living in this time where we had that whole thing last summer with the speaking out, and so many people, went down in a blaze of not so glory. And yet, I live it in my own life as far as I see people I interact with on a daily basis, or at least semi-regular basis, that feel that kind of shit is still okay. Like, they were in the same trenches with me doing all this stuff all these years, and they still feel that conduct like that is okay in 2021. It's not, y'all. I'll tell you what, I don't care if you're 18 or 118. That shit ain't okay. It's just not. It's not. And that needs to be addressed. And we did address it privately. Again, not throwing anybody under any buses, because I'm trying very hard not to who do we have here? I don't know who you are, Liger King, but good morning. Hi. I don't know if the title shows up on Twitter, but it's can't sleep, having insomnia, so I'm just bullshit at this point. And yeah, I'm working on stuff, so I can't sleep and things go through my mind. That's how it rolls around here. Anyway, I know. I know where I was going with that. It saddens me that people just can't be held accountable for shit like that. And the dude that called me out during a live stream last night when I was trying to promote Friends got called out on the air. I told him he was out of line. And then I went to a private chat like grown folk do and let him have it. And then blocked him. And I got called the bitch for doing it. Okay, I'm a sensitive bitch. You know what? That's fine. I get it. Like, I just find it very funny that people, again, think that's okay. Anyway, if you guys were here yesterday, at least on the YouTube side of things, hi YouTube, had a lot of fun on the chat during the pay-per-view. Decent show. A lot better than I thought I was going to be going in. And, JJ was there with me every step of the way, man. I so appreciate JJ being there, because he definitely carried me. I'm having a really hard time sleeping, so it's been a few days since I've had a decent full night's sleep. So the Renegade carried the professor, no doubt. I need some water. I can hear my throat scratching. I'm also dealing with the whole idea that I have a week to go before my birthday, and I'm another year older, which is never fun when you get older. If you guys are below 30, you don't know what that's like. 30 is a hell of a year to hit. I hit that 8 years ago. It wasn't a fun night at work, and then the next year is even worse. So, anyway, looks like somebody's watching me on Instagram, so hello there. Let me give you a wave. If anybody's up and wants to, ask me any questions, by all means, come on in. But it looks like nobody's watching Instagram, which is fine. Looks like I got one person on Twitter, or one person on the other side. Where are we at here? Who are you on? You're on the Twitter. All right, so it must be the same guy. Cool. Anyway, I'm not going to talk a whole lot longer. I just kind of wanted to actually wear myself out talking so I could fall asleep. Isn't that terrible? Anyway. Like I said, I was just kind of rambling. I was originally just kind of getting the insomnia gone, and then I ended up talking about the whole social justice warrior stuff, which is never a fun topic, but there you go. So also kind of wanted to hop on here and kind of hold myself accountable because of my kind of sluggish week last week when it came to proper technology use and making sure things were ready to go on time. Because I had 2 shows that didn't go up on time. One ended up finally going up yesterday before the chamber. That was the dad's show that was 2.5 hours and made no money because I screwed up. And the other one was Rewind, which you guys, especially you on Twitter, voted for us, Greg and I, to watch the Bret Hart Owen Hart match, WrestleMania 10. We haven't done that yet. And that's on me because I slept in Thursday and didn't get up and do my shit. So I'm working out with Greg sometime tomorrow. I'll work out what day before Thursday, well before Thursday, that we're going to record that because I've got a live stream at 12, Rewind to post, the trivia to moderate, and then the post game to host. So Thursday is my busy day again, which I've come to expect at this point. But that's my bad that I didn't get those things done, and I do apologize to everybody watching that wanted to. Oh, Patrick's up. Jeez. Hi, buddy. Hi, Patrick. That's my bad that didn't get done. So I told my folks this, I told Dylan this, and I'm telling you guys now, the fans. I am gonna do my damnedest to be better about accountability. There's I do have a new accountability related thing starting next Monday, which is my birthday, by the way. Not too long after Raw is over on the East Coast feed. So a few minutes after Raw is over, during Aaron's stream, I know, sorry, Aaron, that show will be going live, and you'll hear more about it during the course of this week. You'll be hearing about it. Patrick will know what this means. The show is called 8/11. And I'll leave it at that. It starts next Monday. So, ixnay on the revealing Ray, Patrick, on the what that means. But 8/11 next Monday, March 1st. So that'll be interesting. And I was inspired by a friend of mine to do that. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, since Patrick just hopped on, actually Ricky's here now, Brian's here, and a few people here. We'll go ahead and keep going. And there's a couple people over there on. Let's see where we're at here on this real quick. Looks like there's one on Twitter, one on YouTube. Cool. It's becoming a party. So yeah, I've got that coming up next Monday. This week's going to be a hopefully regular week. Talk wrestling. Before Talk Wrestling, though, I don't know if you guys heard during the stream last night and during the promotion yesterday evening, I'm on Renegade's Reviews tomorrow afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm helping Jay review Song of the South. You guys know what Song of the South is? Look it up. It's a Disney movie that you've never seen, more than likely. If you're of a certain age and don't have access to digital media or bootleg stuff. Very controversial movie, very controversial subject matter, has never been released on home video, and there's a reason for that, and we go into that on the stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And then Talk Wrestling will be at 7 tomorrow, so it'll be going into Raw, which is the Raw after the Chamber, which is always an interesting thing to wonder about, whether they're going to have a momentum carry over into a Raw or fall flat on its ass after pay-per-view, because a lot of shit went down yesterday. If you missed the show, Roman, of course, retained, beating Bryan after Bryan won the Chamber match, but then Edge speared Roman. So, looks like Edge and Roman are Mania. Drew survived the Chamber, but did not survive the cash-in by The Miz after Bobby Lashley beat the dog out of Drew. There's definitely a business thing going on there between the Hurt Business and Miz. We saw that discussion backstage between Miz and MVP. So, interesting how that's going to play out tomorrow. And whole lot of stuff going on both shows. Raw and SmackDown. NXT, of course, is Wednesday. Fine. I don't know if Miz. I mean, yeah, remember Miz is a buddy of mine. Let me just do this real quick here. So I'm gonna get this up here. Miz is a buddy of mine, so I get the Miz hate. I do, but it's, it leads to interesting dynamics being played out because now you don't have the same guy you've had for a year going into Mania. Like the constant has been jarred. So I'm looking forward to see what Mike has to say tomorrow or tonight rather. Looking forward to how Drew responds. Looking forward to what we get going into Fastlane and of course into WrestleMania. So I'm curious how it's going to play out. I'm a fan of The Miz as WWE Champion, so I'm okay with it for now. I'd rather have him reign longer than he did last time, but that's going to carry well into the summer. I don't see that happening right now because I don't know if they have faith in Miz that long in this crazy-ass pandemic. I don't know. I would like to think so because he's been consistent. He's been there for a long time now, so I would hope they have consistency after 15 years, or faith after 15 years, but I don't know if they do. We've seen the old man lose faith. He pulled Keith Lee out for no reason yesterday. Stupid ass shit. So, I don't know. Anyway. And then, with SmackDown, with Edge, pretty much making it official. He's going after Roman Reigns with his Royal Rumble win. And then we don't know where Bianca's going to go. Her and Sasha lost the tag title match last night because Sasha got distracted. Is Bianca going to be pissed about that? A lot of balls in the air, as we've often seen and heard on the various shows. So let me also update you on something else that I'm starting, hopefully, either next weekend or the first week after WrestleMania. Let's see, I don't know where that shirt is yet. Hopefully it'll be here by then. I'm checking tracking, stand by. So this one's going to be here by the end of the day, which is good. Come on. And then this one's going to be here Tuesday night. Okay. So all things being equal, I will have enough wardrobe changes. I can't tell I'm going to start next week because I'll have the shirts by then, hopefully, or if I want to start the Mania. Because next weekend, actually this coming weekend, is not a big, weekend, but the weekend after is Revolution for AW, which means that barbed wire, the exploding death match, which I was talking to Big G about on the air yesterday. If you guys have never seen an exploding death match, I did actually encourage Dylan to watch this because you need to see it to believe it before you experience it. I know Big G wanted to be surprised, and that's totally his call. The most famous one nowadays, there's a few. I mean, Onita had a few of them in Japan, but the one I know best is because of being a McFoley fan, and that's Cactus Jack versus Terry Funk in 1995. That entire match is on YouTube in full. So you can look it up. You can see what they do. Unfortunately for that match, the explosives didn't fire properly, so that led to Mick and Terry deciding bloodletting was the thing. And it got ugly, like gory ugly, like probably something Greg wouldn't watch even more than Terry versus Sabu. Just saying. So, but there's plenty of stuff with Atsushi Onita, I think is his first name. I'm sorry if you're Japanese or if you're a fan of Onita and I got his name botched. I don't remember his first name. I haven't seen him in a while. But I really worry that Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, and the management of AEW are really not thinking this thing through. It's very dangerous. But I'm not the boss, and I ain't their pappy, so I don't know. And then, of course, the weekend after is Fastlane. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually starting that. Basically, a recap show. Aaron does the recaps every night, after Raw, after the Wednesday shows, after SmackDown, and after pay-per-views. I'm thinking of just doing a straight shot on Friday nights after Aaron's done. Because I'll have to record the SmackDown side of it after Aaron's done, and the New Japan stuff, which I did for the first time. Let's see if I can get this freaking hassle. My very first New Japan. You can't see it on the screen. You can see it over there. You can't see it over here though. Wait. There you go. There it is. New Japan and NXT UK, baby. Gotta get back NXT UK because I haven't watched that in a long time, so I feel really bad. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna do a recap show of the entire week as much as I can. I also have Ring of Honor shirt coming, which I don't know where that is right now. Think about that. I need to find it. But I am going to try to watch Ring of Honor on Mondays. The thing is, it's on during Talk Wrestling, so I have to watch it after Raw. So I'm probably putting myself in too deep, like I was warned not to do. So Patrick, my brother, I love you. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow at some point during the school day when Dylan's in school and I'm not sleeping because, yeah. Good night, brother. Actually, you know what? 20 minutes is good. It's a good idea, Patrick. I'm going to take my brother's lead and say goodnight. So thank you all very much for listening to me ramble. Again, coming up in a little over 13 and a half hours. Yeah, no, a little under 13 and a half hours, excuse me. Renegades Reviews with Song of the South with Uncle Jay and I. And then at 7 o'clock, 4 Pacific is Talk Wrestling. Thank you guys for watching. Much, much appreciated. Try to stay offline the rest of the night because I am getting tired. I'm not going to lie. So you guys have a good night, and we'll see you next time on the live stream.